Good evening. You've made it through another day. Well done. Welcome to Luminous tomorrow, a place where no matter what kind of day you've had, you can find peace, rest, and wake up feeling refreshed. With soothing words and the healing sound music, let's release the weight of the day and ease into deep relaxation. Now, gently close your eyes and take a deep breath. Inhale slowly through your nose. Fill your belly with air. And exhale gently through your mouth. Now, let's release the tension in your body. Start by relaxing your shoulders. Then your neck. Feel the tension melting away from your arms, hands, and fingertips. Now, let go of any tension in your legs. Let your entire body sink into a state of calm and relaxation. Now that your body is relaxed and your mind is at ease, let's take a moment to reflect on tonight's theme. Chapter 1: Cultivating Hope. Hope is the silent heartbeat of the human spirit, a gentle yet persistent force that guides us through both the brightest days and the darkest nights. It is the seed planted deep within each of us, waiting patiently for the right moment to sprout, to stretch toward the light, and to grow into something greater than we ever imagined possible. In a world that can often feel uncertain and overwhelming, hope is the anchor that keeps us steady. The compass that points us toward a future worth striving for. From the earliest days of childhood, hope is what drives us to reach for the stars, to believe in the impossible, and to see potential where others see only limitation. It is the spark that ignites curiosity, fuels ambition, and inspires us to dream big. When we cultivate hope, we are not just wishing for a better tomorrow, we are actively participating in its creation. We are planting the seeds of possibility, watering them with our efforts, and watching as they blossom into reality. But hope is not always easy to hold on to. Life is filled with challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. There are times when the road ahead seems uncertain, when the weight of the world feels heavy on our shoulders, and when it is tempting to give in to despair. In these moments, it is more important than ever to nurture hope, to remind ourselves that every storm eventually passes, that every night is followed by dawn, and that every challenge is an opportunity for growth. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate hope is to focus on what we can control. We may not be able to change the past or predict the future, but we can choose how we respond to the present. We can choose to see the good in ourselves and in others, to celebrate small victories, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. By setting realistic goals and taking small, consistent steps toward them, we build momentum and create a sense of progress that fuels our hope. Surrounding ourselves with positive influences is another key to nurturing hope. The people we spend time with, the stories we listen to, and the environments we immerse ourselves in all shape our outlook on life. When we seek out inspiration and encouragement, we strengthen our own sense of hope and become a source of hope for others. By sharing our dreams, supporting one another, and celebrating each other's successes, we create a community that thrives on hope. Gratitude is also a powerful ally in the cultivation of hope. When we take time to appreciate the good things in our lives, no matter how small, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what is abundant. Gratitude helps us to recognize the beauty in everyday moments, to find joy in simple pleasures, and to maintain a hopeful perspective even when challenges arise. By practicing gratitude, we remind ourselves that there is always something to be thankful for, and that hope is never truly lost. Ultimately, cultivating hope is an ongoing process, one that requires patience, effort, and a willingness to embrace uncertainty. It is not about ignoring the difficulties of life, but about facing them with courage and resilience. It is about believing in ourselves and in the possibility of a better future, even when the evidence is not yet clear. By making a conscious effort to nurture hope within ourselves and others, we can create a brighter, more hopeful world for everyone. Let us remember that hope is not a passive state of waiting, but an active force that drives us to take action. It is the foundation upon which we build our dreams, the fuel that keeps us moving forward, and the light that guides us through even the darkest times. When we cultivate hope, we are not just improving our own lives, we are inspiring those around us to do the same. So let us plant the seeds of hope in our hearts, tend to them with care, and watch as they grow into something beautiful. Let us be the hope that the world needs, and let us share that hope with everyone we meet. For in the end, it is hope that unites us, that gives us strength, and that reminds us of the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. Hope is not only a feeling but an attitude, a way of seeing the world and our place within it. When we adopt a hopeful mindset, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities. We become more resilient in the face of adversity, more creative in solving problems, and more compassionate toward others. Hope empowers us to see beyond our current circumstances and to envision a future filled with promise. One of the most inspiring things about hope is that it is contagious. When we share our hopes and dreams with others, we create a ripple effect that spreads throughout our communities. A single act of kindness, a word of encouragement, or a shared vision for the future can inspire others to believe in themselves and to pursue their own dreams. In this way, hope becomes a collective force, one that has the power to transform not only individual lives but entire societies. Throughout history, hope has played a central role in some of humanity's greatest achievements. From scientific discoveries to social movements, from artistic masterpieces to acts of heroism, hope has been the driving force behind progress and innovation. When people believe that change is possible, they are willing to take risks, to challenge the status quo, and to work tirelessly toward a better future. Hope is what enables us to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles and to achieve what once seemed impossible. But hope is not just for grand, world-changing events. It is also present in the small, everyday moments that make up our lives. It is the hope that a difficult conversation will lead to understanding, that a setback will teach us something valuable, or that a new day will bring fresh opportunities. By recognizing and celebrating these small victories, we strengthen our sense of hope and build the confidence to keep moving forward. Another important aspect of cultivating hope is learning to let go of what we cannot control. Life is full of uncertainties, and there will always be things that are beyond our influence. By accepting this reality and focusing on what we can change, we free ourselves from unnecessary worry and create space for hope to grow. This does not mean ignoring our problems or pretending that everything is fine, but rather approaching challenges with a sense of perspective and resilience. Mindfulness is another powerful tool for nurturing hope. By staying present in the moment and paying attention to our thoughts and feelings, we can recognize when hope is waning and take steps to replenish it. Mindfulness helps us to appreciate the beauty of the present, to find meaning in our experiences, and to maintain a sense of calm and clarity even in difficult times. When we practice mindfulness, we create a foundation of inner peace that supports our hope and helps us to stay grounded. Ultimately, the cultivation of hope is a deeply personal journey, one that is unique to each individual. What gives one person hope may not have the same effect on another. That is why it is important to explore different strategies and to find what works best for us. Whether it is through creative expression, physical activity, connecting with nature, or spending time with loved ones, there are countless ways to nurture hope in our lives. As we continue on our journey, let us remember that hope is not a destination but a way of traveling. It is the light that guides us through the darkness, the compass that points us toward our dreams, and the force that keeps us moving forward even when the road is long and uncertain. By cultivating hope within ourselves and sharing it with others, we contribute to a world that is more compassionate, resilient, and full of possibility. Let us embrace hope as a daily practice, a habit of the heart that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. Let us be the hope that the world needs, and let us inspire others to do the same. For in the end, it is hope that makes life worth living, that gives us the courage to keep going. And that reminds us of the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. Hope is also about perspective. It's easy to become overwhelmed by negative news, personal struggles, or the challenges of daily life. But when we choose to focus on the good, to seek out stories of resilience and triumph, and to remind ourselves of our own strengths, we shift our perspective and open ourselves up to hope. This doesn't mean ignoring reality or pretending that everything is perfect, but rather choosing to see the possibilities that exist alongside the difficulties. One practical way to cultivate hope is to set small, achievable goals. When we accomplish something, no matter how small, it gives us a sense of progress and momentum. Each small victory builds our confidence and reinforces our belief that we can overcome obstacles and achieve our dreams. By breaking big challenges into manageable steps, we make progress more tangible and hope more attainable. Another important aspect of hope is self-compassion. We all experience setbacks and moments of doubt, but it's important to be kind to ourselves during these times. Instead of being overly critical or harsh, we can remind ourselves that everyone faces challenges and that it's okay to struggle sometimes. Self-compassion helps us to bounce back from setbacks and to maintain hope even when things don't go as planned. Connection with others is also vital for maintaining hope. When we share our experiences, listen to others, and offer support, we create a sense of belonging and community. Knowing that we are not alone in our struggles can be incredibly comforting and empowering. By building strong relationships and supporting one another, we strengthen our collective hope and resilience. Creativity is another powerful source of hope. Whether through art, music, writing, or any other form of expression, creativity allows us to process our emotions, explore new ideas, and envision different possibilities. Creative activities can be a refuge during difficult times and a way to reconnect with our sense of hope and purpose. Nature, too, can be a powerful ally in the cultivation of hope. Spending time outdoors, observing the beauty of the natural world, and connecting with the rhythms of life can help us to feel grounded and inspired. Nature reminds us of the cycles of growth and renewal, and of the resilience that exists all around us. Hope is not just about the future, it's also about the present. When we practice gratitude, mindfulness, and self-care, we nurture hope in the here and now. By taking care of ourselves and appreciating the small joys of life, we create a foundation of well-being that supports our hope for the future. Ultimately, cultivating hope is about believing in ourselves and in the possibility of positive change. It's about recognizing our own strengths, learning from our experiences, and staying open to new opportunities. By making hope a daily practice, we can navigate life's challenges with courage and resilience, and inspire others to do the same. Let us remember that hope is a choice, a decision to believe in the possibility of a better tomorrow, even when the present is uncertain. It is the light that guides us through the darkness, the force that keeps us moving forward, and the foundation upon which we build our dreams. By cultivating hope within ourselves and sharing it with others, we contribute to a world that is more compassionate, resilient, and full of possibility. Chapter 2: The Power of Encouragement. Encouragement is a force that can change lives both for the person who receives it and the one who offers it. It is the gentle push that helps us take the next step. The warm word that reminds us we are not alone, and the belief in someone's potential that can inspire them to achieve more than they ever thought possible. In a world that often feels uncertain and challenging, encouragement is the light that guides us forward. The bridge that connects us to others, and the foundation upon which strong communities are built. From the moment we are born, we are shaped by the encouragement of those around us. A parent's smile, a teacher's praise, or a friend's supportive words can have a profound impact on our confidence and sense of self-worth. These small acts of kindness and belief help us to believe in ourselves, to take risks, and to pursue our dreams with courage and determination. Encouragement is not just about making someone feel good in the moment, it is about empowering them to face challenges, to learn from setbacks, and to keep moving forward even when the path is unclear. One of the most powerful things about encouragement is that it is contagious. When we encourage others, we inspire them to do the same. A single word of support or a small gesture of kindness can create a ripple effect that spreads throughout a family, a workplace, or even an entire community. Encouragement builds trust, strengthens relationships, and creates an environment where people feel safe to take risks, to make mistakes, and to learn from their experiences. In this way, encouragement is not just a personal gift, it is a social force that has the power to transform lives and communities. Encouragement is especially important in times of difficulty or uncertainty. When we face setbacks, disappointments, or moments of self-doubt, a word of encouragement can make all the difference. It reminds us that we are not alone, that our struggles are understood, and that we have the strength to overcome whatever challenges come our way. Encouragement gives us the courage to keep going, to try again, and to believe in ourselves even when the odds seem stacked against us. But encouragement is not just about what we say, it is also about how we listen. Sometimes, the most powerful form of encouragement is simply being present for someone, listening without judgment, and offering a safe space for them to express their thoughts and feelings. When we listen with empathy and understanding, we validate the other person's experiences and help them to feel seen and heard. This kind of support can be incredibly healing and empowering, and it often leads to deeper connections and a greater sense of belonging. Encouragement is also about recognizing and celebrating the strengths and achievements of others. When we take the time to notice someone's progress, to acknowledge their efforts, and to celebrate their successes, no matter how small, we help them to see their own value and potential. This kind of recognition builds confidence, motivates continued effort, and inspires people to set even higher goals for themselves. By focusing on what is positive and possible, we help others to see the best in themselves and to believe in their ability to achieve great things. Another important aspect of encouragement is modeling resilience and optimism. When we face our own challenges with courage and a positive attitude, we set an example for others to follow. Our willingness to keep going, to learn from mistakes, and to maintain hope in the face of adversity can inspire those around us to do the same. In this way, encouragement is not just about what we say or do for others, it is also about how we live our own lives and the example we set for those who look up to us. Encouragement is not limited to grand gestures or dramatic moments. It is present in the small, everyday interactions that make up our lives. A smile, a kind word, a note of appreciation, or a simple thank you can all be powerful forms of encouragement. These small acts of kindness may seem insignificant, but they can have a profound impact on someone's day, their mood, and even their sense of purpose. By making encouragement a daily habit, we create a more positive and supportive environment for ourselves and for those around us. Encouragement is also about believing in the potential of others, even when they may not believe in themselves. Sometimes, people need someone else to see their strengths, to recognize their talents, and to remind them of what they are capable of achieving. When we offer this kind of belief and support, we help others to see possibilities they may have overlooked and to take steps toward realizing their dreams. This kind of encouragement can be life-changing, opening doors and creating opportunities that might otherwise have remained closed. In the workplace, encouragement plays a vital role in building strong teams and fostering innovation. When leaders and colleagues support one another, celebrate successes, and offer constructive feedback, they create a culture of trust, collaboration, and continuous improvement. Encouragement helps people to feel valued, to take initiative, and to contribute their best ideas and efforts. In this kind of environment, everyone benefits. Individuals grow and thrive, teams become more effective, and organizations achieve greater success. Encouragement is also essential in education. Teachers who encourage their students help them to develop confidence, curiosity, and a love of learning. When students feel supported and believed in, they are more likely to take risks, to ask questions, and to explore new ideas. Encouragement helps to create a positive learning environment where students feel safe to make mistakes, to learn from them, and to grow as individuals. This kind of support can have a lasting impact, shaping not only academic achievement but also personal development and lifelong learning. In our personal relationships, encouragement is the glue that holds us together. Whether it is between friends, family members, or romantic partners, encouragement helps to build trust, deepen connections, and create a sense of security and belonging. When we encourage those we care about, we help them to feel valued, understood, and supported. This kind of support is essential for healthy, happy relationships and for building a strong foundation of love and respect. Encouragement is not just for others, it is also for ourselves. Self-encouragement is the ability to recognize our own efforts, to celebrate our achievements, and to remind ourselves of our strengths and potential. When we practice self-encouragement, we build resilience, maintain motivation, and develop a positive mindset that helps us to face challenges with confidence and determination. Self-encouragement is an important part of self-care and personal growth, and it helps us to stay focused on our goals and dreams. Ultimately, the power of encouragement lies in its ability to inspire, to heal, and to transform. It is a force that lifts us up when we are down, that gives us the courage to keep going, and that helps us to believe in ourselves and in the possibilities that lie ahead. Encouragement is not just about words, it is about presence, belief, and action. It is about seeing the best in others and in ourselves, and about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to shine. Let us remember that every act of encouragement, no matter how small, has the potential to make a difference. Whether it is a word of support, a listening ear, or a simple gesture of kindness, encouragement has the power to change lives. By making encouragement a daily practice, we contribute to a more compassionate, resilient, and hopeful world, one where everyone has the chance to reach their full potential. Encouragement is a gift that we can all give, and it is a gift that we all need. In a world that can sometimes feel cold and indifferent, encouragement is the warmth that reminds us of our shared humanity and of the incredible power we have to make a difference in each other's lives. Let us be the encouragement that the world needs, and let us inspire others to do the same. Encouragement is not only about uplifting others but also about creating a culture where people feel safe to be themselves, to express their ideas, and to take risks. In such environments, creativity flourishes, problems are solved more effectively, and individuals feel a sense of belonging and purpose. Encouragement helps to break down barriers, to build bridges, and to foster understanding and empathy among people from different backgrounds and experiences. One of the most beautiful aspects of encouragement is that it does not require grand gestures or special skills. Anyone can offer encouragement regardless of age, status, or background. A child can encourage a parent, a student can encourage a teacher, and a stranger can encourage someone they have just met. Encouragement is a universal language that transcends boundaries and connects us all as human beings. Encouragement is also about timing. Sometimes, a word of encouragement at just the right moment can make all the difference. Whether it is before a big presentation, during a difficult conversation, or after a setback, encouragement can provide the boost someone needs to keep going. Being attentive to the needs of others and offering support when it is most needed is a powerful way to make a positive impact. Another important aspect of encouragement is authenticity. Genuine encouragement comes from a place of sincerity and care. It is not about empty praise or flattery, but about truly believing in someone's potential and wanting to see them succeed. When encouragement is authentic, it is more likely to be received and appreciated, and it has a greater impact on the recipient. Encouragement is also about persistence. Sometimes, people need to hear words of support more than once, especially when they are facing ongoing challenges or self-doubt. By consistently offering encouragement, we help others to build confidence, to stay motivated, and to keep moving forward. Even when the road is long and difficult. In times of change or uncertainty, encouragement becomes even more important. When people are navigating new situations, facing unfamiliar challenges, or dealing with unexpected setbacks, encouragement provides stability, reassurance, and hope. It helps people to adapt, to learn, and to grow, even in the face of adversity. Encouragement is also a powerful tool for building resilience. When people know that they have the support and belief of others, they are more likely to bounce back from setbacks, to learn from their mistakes, and to keep striving toward their goals. Encouragement helps to create a mindset of growth and possibility, where challenges are seen as opportunities for learning and improvement. Ultimately, the power of encouragement is not just in what it does for others, but in what it does for us as well. When we encourage others, we experience joy, fulfillment, and a sense of connection. Encouragement reminds us of our own strengths and potential, and it inspires us to be the best version of ourselves. By making encouragement a daily practice, we create a positive cycle of support and inspiration that benefits everyone. Let us remember that encouragement is a gift that we can all give, and it is a gift that we all need. In a world that can sometimes feel cold and indifferent, Encouragement is the warmth that reminds us of our shared humanity and of the incredible power we have to make a difference in each other's lives. Let us be the encouragement that the world needs, and let us inspire others to do the same. Chapter 3: The importance of self-improvement. Self-improvement is the journey of becoming the best version of ourselves, a lifelong process that shapes our character, expands our abilities, and enriches our lives. It is about recognizing our strengths and weaknesses, setting meaningful goals, and taking consistent action to grow and evolve. In a world that is constantly changing, self-improvement is not just a choice but a necessity. It is the key to unlocking our potential, adapting to new challenges, and building a life of purpose and fulfillment. From the moment we are born, we are learning, growing, and discovering who we are. As children, we learn to walk, to talk, and to interact with others. As we grow older, we develop new skills, form relationships, and face increasingly complex challenges. Throughout this journey, self-improvement is the thread that connects our experiences, helping us to learn from our mistakes, to celebrate our successes, and to keep moving forward. Self-improvement begins with self-awareness. It is about taking an honest look at ourselves, our thoughts, our feelings, and our actions, and identifying areas where we can grow. This process requires courage and humility, as it means acknowledging our imperfections and being willing to change. But it is also empowering, because it gives us the opportunity to take control of our lives and to shape our own destiny. Setting goals is an essential part of self-improvement. Goals give us direction, motivation, and a sense of purpose. They help us to focus our energy and to measure our progress. When we set realistic, achievable goals, we create a roadmap for our personal growth. Each small step we take brings us closer to our vision of who we want to become. Consistency is another key to self-improvement. Growth does not happen overnight, it is the result of small, daily efforts. Whether it is practicing a new skill, developing a healthy habit, or working on our mindset, progress comes from showing up every day and putting in the work. Consistency builds momentum, reinforces positive behaviors, and helps us to overcome obstacles along the way. Learning is at the heart of self-improvement. The world is full of knowledge and experiences waiting to be explored. By staying curious, open-minded, and willing to learn, we expand our horizons and discover new possibilities. Learning can take many forms: reading books, taking courses, seeking advice from mentors, or simply reflecting on our own experiences. Each new piece of knowledge adds to our understanding and helps us to grow as individuals. Self-improvement is also about developing resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and setbacks are inevitable. But when we view challenges as opportunities for growth, we become more resilient and better equipped to handle whatever comes our way. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to learn from our mistakes, and to keep moving forward with determination and optimism. Another important aspect of self-improvement is self-care. Taking care of our physical, mental, and emotional well-being is essential for sustained growth. When we prioritize rest, nutrition, exercise, and mindfulness, we create a strong foundation for personal development. Self-care is not selfish, it is necessary for us to be at our best and to show up fully in our lives. Self-improvement is not just about individual growth, it also has a positive impact on those around us. When we work on ourselves, we become better partners, friends, colleagues, and community members. Our growth inspires others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that benefits everyone. By striving to be the best version of ourselves, we contribute to a more positive, compassionate, and supportive world. In the workplace, self-improvement leads to greater productivity, creativity, and job satisfaction. Employees who are committed to learning and growing are more adaptable, innovative, and engaged. They are better able to handle change, to solve problems, and to collaborate with others. Organizations that encourage self-improvement create a culture of continuous learning and improvement, where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. In education, self-improvement is fundamental to success. Students who take responsibility for their own learning, set goals, and seek feedback are more likely to achieve their academic and personal goals. Self-improvement fosters a growth mindset, where challenges are seen as opportunities to learn rather than as obstacles to be feared. This mindset is essential for lifelong learning and personal fulfillment. In our personal relationships, self-improvement helps us to build stronger, more meaningful connections. When we work on ourselves, we become more understanding, empathetic, and supportive partners, friends, and family members. We are better able to communicate, to resolve conflicts, and to show up for the people we care about. Self-improvement strengthens our relationships and enriches our lives. Self-improvement is also about finding balance. It is important to strive for growth, but it is equally important to accept ourselves as we are. Self-improvement is not about perfection, it is about progress. It is about recognizing our worth, celebrating our achievements, and being gentle with ourselves when we fall short. Balance allows us to grow without losing sight of who we are and what truly matters to us. Ultimately, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. It is about embracing the process of growth, learning, and change. It is about being open to new experiences, willing to take risks, and committed to becoming the best version of ourselves. When we make self-improvement a priority, we create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. Let us remember that self-improvement is not about comparing ourselves to others or striving for perfection. It is about focusing on our own growth, celebrating our progress, and embracing the journey. Each step we take, no matter how small, brings us closer to the person we want to become. By making self-improvement a daily practice, we create a brighter future for ourselves and for those around us. Self-improvement is the foundation of a fulfilling life. It is the key to unlocking our potential, adapting to change, and building a life of purpose and joy. Let us commit to the journey of self-improvement, to the pursuit of growth, and to the belief that we are capable of becoming the best version of ourselves. Self-improvement is not only about acquiring new skills or knowledge, but also about cultivating the right mindset. A growth mindset, the belief that we can develop our abilities through effort and perseverance, is essential for personal development. When we adopt a growth mindset, we see challenges as opportunities to learn, and we are more likely to persevere in the face of setbacks. This mindset empowers us to take risks, to embrace failure as a learning experience, and to keep striving toward our goals. Another important aspect of self-improvement is self-reflection. Taking time to reflect on our experiences, our choices, and our progress helps us to gain insight into ourselves and to identify areas for growth. Self-reflection can take many forms: journaling, meditation, or simply taking a quiet moment to think. By regularly reflecting on our lives, we become more self-aware, more intentional, and better able to make choices that align with our values and goals. Feedback is also a valuable tool for self-improvement. Seeking feedback from others, whether from mentors, colleagues, friends, or family members, helps us to see ourselves more clearly and to identify blind spots. Constructive feedback provides us with new perspectives, highlights areas for improvement, and encourages us to keep growing. Being open to feedback, even when it is difficult to hear, is a sign of strength and a commitment to self-improvement. Self-improvement is also about developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. When we develop emotional intelligence, we become better at communicating, resolving conflicts, and building strong relationships. Emotional intelligence is essential for personal and professional success, and it is a skill that can be developed through practice and self-awareness. Another key to self-improvement is adaptability. The world is constantly changing, and the ability to adapt to new situations, to learn new skills, and to embrace change is essential for growth. Adaptability allows us to navigate uncertainty, to overcome obstacles, and to thrive in a rapidly changing environment. By cultivating adaptability, we become more resilient, more creative, and better able to handle whatever life throws our way. Self-improvement is also about setting boundaries. Knowing our limits, respecting our needs, and saying no when necessary are all important aspects of personal growth. Setting boundaries helps us to protect our time, our energy, and our well-being, and it allows us to focus on what truly matters to us. By setting healthy boundaries, we create space for self-improvement and for the things that bring us joy and fulfillment. Another important aspect of self-improvement is gratitude. Practicing gratitude, taking time to appreciate the good things in our lives, helps us to maintain a positive outlook and to stay motivated on our journey of growth. Gratitude reminds us of our progress, of the support we receive from others, and of the many opportunities we have to learn and grow. By cultivating gratitude, we create a foundation of positivity and resilience that supports our self-improvement. Ultimately, self-improvement is about creating a life that is meaningful, fulfilling, and aligned with our values. It is about becoming the best version of ourselves, not for others, but for ourselves. When we commit to self-improvement, we take responsibility for our own happiness, our own growth, and our own future. We become the architects of our own lives, shaping our destiny through our choices and our actions. Let us remember that self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. It is about embracing the process of growth, learning from our experiences, and celebrating our progress along the way. By making self-improvement a daily practice, we create a brighter, more fulfilling future for ourselves and for those around us. No matter how dark the night may seem, no matter how dark the night may seem, morning always comes. A new day begins. And with it, no matter what happened today, you have another chance waiting for you. No matter what happened today, you have another chance tomorrow waiting will be even better. Just believing that tomorrow will be even better. Future. Just believing that simple thought can change your future, and allow yourself to drift into a peaceful sleep. Now, gently close your eyes. You are enough. Allow yourself to drift into a peaceful sleep. You are not alone. May tomorrow bring you You warmth, are enough. Light, and you are not hope. Alone. Good night. You've done enough today. May tomorrow bring you warmth, light, and new hope. Good night. You've done enough today.